Hey guys, I'm Earthy Girl Tarot, and I'm here to give you guys another general reading. I've already did the pre-spread, and the overall energy, what I'm getting here is I feel like you're awakening to who you really are. I feel like you've released and cut off a lot of people and a lot of things that no longer serve you, and this journey has been a battle. It's really been a struggle, a lot of obstacles, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of betrayals, a lot of obstacles that you had to endure to get to where you are now. And I feel like you're at this place where it's like you're at peace. You could be celebrating, life. I feel like you had a death and rebirth, and it's like you're really figuring out who's there for you, who really want the best for you, and you got all those fake people out of your life, opportunists that were just around you, for what you had or what they could benefit from. I feel like you're studying something, you're meeting new people, who vibrate on your frequency, and you're learning a lot. You could be traveling as well, spending a lot of time with your family, and just doing the things that fulfill you. I do see that you've ended a lot of connections with past people that were only around just for a good time, like I said, to benefit off of you and what you have and what you could do for them. For some of you, you've ended a marriage, a long-term marriage, or a long-term relationship. Others of you have changed your mindset and your outlook on what you believe in, your thought patterns. So a lot of things have changed in your life. I feel like there was a lot of burdens, and you were struggling financially, trying to be stable, and it may have been because you had to start fresh and start new. Maybe you just recently had a divorce, and you had to split or figure out, where the kids would go. Would they stay with you, or would they stay with your ex-spouse? And divide, your assets. So I feel like a lot of you had to have strength and courage. You really had to go within and find that strength and courage to move forward, even if you lost everything. You get what I'm saying? With the Nine of Pentacles here, I just definitely feel like it was something with your financial stability that was like broken apart. And I feel like it was because of a divorce. So it may have been like a burden. This person, whoever you were with, your ex-spouse, wanted to put you on child support, or, they took the home, or something like that, that just really put you in a state of despair. They went after your money and your assets. To hurt you, to have you burdened. I feel like definitely you have some close friends or family members that also was jealous of you. Jealous because you're so strong, you're so wise, you're so intuitive. And they don't possess those gifts, those qualities. So maybe they tried to sabotage you and make you feel insecure about yourself. They wanted to isolate you. And although it was hard and painful, because these were people that were really close to you, that you thought were genuine and had your best interests at heart, you had to walk away because Spirit let you know that these people are no good. And you ended those connections. And if not, you're going to. I feel like you had to stand your ground and fight for what you believe in. Maybe you had to move away and really start something new. You had to move away from these people, and when you did, you had to start your new beginning. So it was like you were working really hard to, accumulate money and try to build your stability back up, your financial status. It took a lot of hard work and dedication, because I feel like a lot of people were fighting against you out of pure jealousy. You're the Empress, so you always find a way no matter what. You just have to have time to think. And you had time to think about, wow, so-and-so did this to me. So-and-so said this to me. I remember when this happened. I remember when that happened. This person wasn't there for me. They didn't look out for me. But when it was time to celebrate, oh, they were there. Cheers. Yeah. I feel like these people sit and watch you and observe you, and they're very inspired by you, but they're jealous at the same time. So it's like they hate you, but they love you at the same time. So yeah, there were definitely a lot of burdens, and I feel like it was coming from you wanting to help everybody and weighing yourself too thin. You taking on the burdens of everybody and not really focusing on yourself and what was best for you. You wanted everybody to be happy because you're a nurturer. You're an empath. You really care about people. But it's like everybody don't have that type of mindset. Everybody's not don't have that heart and that compassion for others. So what happens is you get used, and they abuse your kindness. So I feel like if you were dealing with someone who was very low vibrational and you walked away from this person, they're definitely trying to come back towards you, because their life is in despair. They're having money issues. They feel like you're leaving them out in the cold, and you're doing okay. You're doing well for yourself. You're able to still maintain and take care of your household, your family, your stability, and things like that. Some of you could have been really celebrating or overspending or overgiving to people that was not worth it. They were just opportunists, and that could have left you like financially unstable, or not to where it's like you're flat out broke, but it's just like, man, if I didn't have to do this for these people, where would I be right now? And I just feel like a lot of these people were holding you back and weighing you down from your highest potential, because they felt like it was okay. They could be slackers. They could, they know that all they have to do is make this phone call and you're there. But what happens when you're in despair and when you need someone to pour into you? These people are nowhere to be found. So I feel like you caught wind of that, and you ended a lot of these connections, and you're starting your new beginning. You're starting your new journey in this new chapter of your life. It's like you're really focused on your career, your creativity. your passions. You're learning. You could have new friends, new people that have came in your life and really showed you a different side of, you know, your visions, or what you know, you can combine your creativities together to make something great. I feel like now you're at peace. You don't have the baggage from, you know, your exes, or, you know, fake friends and fake family members, jealousy, all of this hatred. For what? When you were there for these people. And you really cared about these people, but you knew that you had to walk away. It was like your intuition was telling you, like, this is just a dead end. If I continuously allow these people to come into my life and use and abuse me, I will be left in despair. So, yeah, you were smart enough to walk away from these people and start your new beginning. And I feel like within this time of you separating yourself from these people, you've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom about yourself, about your abilities, you know? And I feel like you're very inspirational to not only these people, but you're just an inspiration, you know. I feel like you just really have the motivation to be someone that is just going to change the world on a whole different level. Whatever it is, your gifts, whatever you're working on, I'm telling you, continue to work on it, because I see that you went through a death and rebirth. Your total mindset, your visions, your outlook on whatever it is that you were creating before has totally shifted and changed, because you got away from the negativity and you're able to think clearly and see things clearly. You don't have to worry about the burdens of your family. You don't have to worry about the burdens of these fake friends. You don't have to worry about the burdens of these opportunities and ex-lovers. You're at peace, you're calm, you're able to have the time to really work on your passions. And there's a total shift in your charisma. There's a total shift in your confidence. And a lot of people are talking about you in a positive light, but then you have those that are jealous of you and the opportunities that you're about to receive. But these are enemies in disguise. So be careful. If you feel intuitively like someone is around you and they're a snake, or they say little side comments that you feel like is a jab, get them people from around you, because they're here for sure. I've clarified the high priestess twice and got the 7 of swords, man and a female. So a man and a woman can be involved in trying to, you know, bring you down. They want to see your demise. They don't want you to show your gifts. This could be a couple. Who knows? I don't know. But whoever these people are, they are preying on your downfall. And they don't want any light on your gifts and your abilities, whatever it is that you're called to do. They want to block that. So be mindful of that. Don't fall for the illusions. If something sounds too good to be true, make sure you know the ins and outs of what you're getting yourself into when it comes to your career. Because there's some people, and they may be well off, someone who wants to invest in you. They're watching you. They see how courageous and brave you are. They see how you've progressed. They're paying attention to your abilities and they're really inspired. This person is excited about working with you. But there could be some people that work for this person that is not happy about this situation, because it's like, okay, if this person comes in, they're going to take my spot. So a lot of people are going to be trying to, it's jealousy. A lot of people are going to want to take your place or just feel like you don't deserve to be where you're at. Maybe they had to work 10 plus years and you come in and boom, you take the slot that you go above and beyond, and you get noticed for that, and now you're somebody major. You know what I'm saying? In the company. You pass these people up that's been working here 10 plus years and they like, what? How you just come in here taking our jobs and shit or whatever? And if it's your own creativity, something that you've created, don't allow someone to come in and say, oh, I like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to invest in you, but I want such and such a 360 deal, or I want, they want something. It's like it's theirs, where you don't have the say so in what you've created. Make sure that 100% the ins and outs, because there will be some hidden secrets, and some secret animosity when it comes to your career. I feel like someone is going to come in and give you an offer or an opportunity that is going to put you in a space where you can really be comfortable and buy the things that you want. Travel the world, take vacations. You may have a job that you have to move to another state, another country, another city. Definitely travel is on the cards. And this person that, I swear this King of Swords keep popping up in my reading. So someone, it could be someone that's in the healthcare field, a doctor. It could be anybody, a public speaker, a judge, a lawyer. Someone who is very career oriented and really is on the top of the chain, wants to invest in you. They like what you're doing. They see what you're doing. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of people that's not happy about it. And I feel like it's because how fast you've moved up. So you're going to be very comfortable. And you're going to feel like the world is in your hand. Everything is aligned. Your business is progressing. You feel free. You're able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And those are the best creators, when you're not pressured to do things. You just do it because you love doing it. And it becomes a masterpiece. I also see that, if you've been manifesting to have a partner, a romantic partner in a family, you're going to get it with this 10 of Cups here. You may end up dating this person who wants to invest in you. This King of Swords, a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I'm telling you, that's been coming up in a reading. This person is watching you. They're watching what you're doing. They haven't came out and said anything, but they definitely want to work with you. They're impressed with what they see. They're inspired, and they feel like whatever it is that you're doing can go a long way. And you're just, you know, in your own world, not even paying attention to what you're just doing what you love. And that's wish fulfillment for you, but the emperor is coming in. It's coming in, and this person is going to want to take care of you. They're going to want to travel the world with you. I clarified the moon with the 3 of Wands. I'm telling you, definitely travel on the horizon. Someone is watching you from a distance. This person could live in a different state, or, you know, they could be, the 2 of Wands is here as well. So yeah, I definitely feel like this person that's coming in lives at a distance. So they may be in a different city or state or country. But they see you as someone who's very creative, very beautiful. Your heart is pure, you know. You're beautiful inside and out, and this person would love to have someone like you on their team. And I also feel like this person would want to date you as well. And I feel like that is going to lead to that. This person may ask you out on a date, or they may go do something extreme, like, you know, come towards you in your city, or, you know, wherever you are, and you two are going to hit it off. Travel is definitely on the card. You two are going to hit it off and end up being together. With this Emperor card here, they definitely are going to want this family with you. This person is very trustworthy and honest, you know, very wise and intellectual. This is someone who is very technical savvy. They know about the business, the ins and outs of that, and they make decisions out of logic. And it's just someone that's a leader that people look up to. This person could be someone in the public eye, you know, someone that's just doing very well for themselves. And they're not going to waste time with you. They want something serious. They are, you know, mature, could be older than you. This person, I feel like you're going to bring a lot of fun to this person, because they could be like practical, and they may work a lot to where they don't really get out a lot. For some, this person does travel. They could travel for work, and maybe you might meet this person when they're in your city, or they might DM you on social media or something like that, and you two hit it off. But I just see great things after all of these burdens and obstacles that you had to go through. So yeah, just look forward to that. And I feel like you deserve it, because you've been through a lot, and you didn't deserve to be treated the way you've been treated, because you've been very genuine to all of these people, you know. You've been very compassionate. You do the things to really try to help other people, and then they shit on you. So everything that you're getting is well deserved, okay? I want you to know that. So I have, I'm going to read these cards from the Starseed Oracle. These are the 4 cards that I pulled. The first card is you're not for everyone, okay? You're not for everyone. You are not for everyone. Okay. Okay. So you're not for everyone. Not too close. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So the world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when you cross paths. So how can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what other people think? See what I'm saying? Spirit is speaking today. People just don't understand you, and that's okay. I feel like you are learning to embrace your uniqueness, and you're really starting to love who you really are and your authenticity. So you have to cut these people off and stop wearing this mask and feeling like you have to people please and really care about if people like you or not, or if people understand you or not. Those who understand you will understand you, and they'll love you unconditionally for who you are. But as you see these people who, were only around when you were helping them out, they weren't genuine. They didn't have the best intentions. And that didn't make you feel good, did it? So Spirit is just trying to tell you that not everyone is going to like you. Do you? Be bold, be courageous, do what makes you feel good. Do whatever it is that you're called to do, and you feel inspired by doing it. Don't allow these people that are toxic and don't know who they are to shift your mindset and how you feel about yourself. I hope y'all catching winds to these messages. Okay? So, the next card is You Got the Love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. The Hadarians are believed to be the beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationship with others. To remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own. The message of this card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive, or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is assigned to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously. To acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you. To assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe and cover up. So, do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how? How can you develop a deeper love for yourself? Okay? So, definitely you have to set those boundaries, because people will walk over you when they know that you're an empath, or you just are very compassionate and loving. You have a genuine soul. You want to take care of people. You want to nurture people. You want to heal people. Narcissists and opportunists will take advantage of that. So I do see that you are starting to, set boundaries with these people, and you're cutting people off that you just know intuitively they don't have your best interest at heart. A lot of people are jealous of you and your gifts. And a lot of people, past lovers and people that you feel like you have a soul tie, a soul connection, or just karmics that you have to learn a lesson to strengthen the mobility within yourself. That's what Spirit is trying to let you know. Don't let people walk over you and take advantage of you and your kind heart. Because once you're depleted, you can't help anyone. And you're the one that's called to do this job. We need you. The world needs you. So don't ever be afraid to be who you are. Who are these people? They need you. You're the prize. Okay? So the next card is Star Family. You're part of a team of souls calling support. This is good. I love, love, love this deck. Okay, so you're part of a team of souls calling support. At some stage, we were each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one other to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of your soul clusters are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror, because in a way you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who is part of your star family, or you're about to. So ask yourself, who do you think is from the same star family as you? And how can you call upon them for support? So like I said, a lot of you are connecting with like-minded people now. And that's because you're attracting them because you're being your authentic self. And people recognize that. Your people, your kind recognize that. So that's why it's so important, to be yourself. Not only that, I feel like there's a past life soulmate that is coming in that is a part of your star family. And you're going to feel very familiar with this person. I feel like, it's going to be a surprise. But I just feel like this one coming in is going to be the one that you spend the rest of your life with, for some of you, for most of you. And you may have had to experience a tragedy. Maybe you lost a twin flame, or someone lost their life, you know, someone close to you who meant a lot. And this could have happened recently, because I did see the Tower and the Death card together, but I was thinking more so of your transformation, your death and rebirth. But for some of you, you actually may have witnessed, well, not witnessed, but well, some of you could have witnessed it, but I meant to say you could have experienced a death in your family or close family member or friend, who you knew for a very long time. And it could have triggered you in a way to really push you and shift you to what it is that you're called to do. And sometimes it is so painful to have to change and release, and for someone who meant so much to us to transcend, for us to click and really get that momentum going of what it is that we're supposed to do, that fire, that spark. Remember, really what we're destined to do to, you know, change the world and make it a better place. So I feel like those people will be replaced. A lot of you will meet people that are of, you know, the cosmic realm, your star family, that you're going to resonate with. And these people are going to be with you. A lot of you could find partnerships and people that are going to work with you as well, not just romantic relationships. So I definitely encourage you to really embrace who you are, love who you are, and own it, because nobody can do it better than you. Nobody can do it better than you. And we're all here just trying to learn. We're trying to evolve. Everybody is trying to heal the generations of all the trauma, all the fear, all the pain. And we're cleansing ourselves and renewing ourselves. And it's okay to change. Don't be afraid to change because you feel like you're surrounded by people that don't want to change, or they can't see or envision the things that you have. It's your vision. So if you want to see that vision comes to reality, you got to make a move. You got to put in the work. You got to believe in yourself, no matter if nobody else believes in whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? So the last card is I'm sorry. Defenseless, righting past wrongs, uprooting. All right. Okay, so it says we're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people, to say I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it, to be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame, it's about unwinding the pattern that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work in your ancestral line, okay? So how are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs, okay? So first and foremost, forgive yourself from what you did not know in the past, okay? Oftentimes we have guilt when we've done things in the past that we're not so happy about. And it's okay. Apologize to yourself and say, hey, I didn't know any better at that time, but I know better now. You may have handled things the wrong way, but you know better now, right? So just implement those things that you've learned and move forward. Not only that, it's just like allow yourself to forgive others as well who hurt you. Because if you truly want to heal within and really, you know, have a pure heart, a pure soul, excuse me, you really have to learn to genuinely apologize and accept others' apologies, even if, you know, the person in the physical didn't apologize. You know what I'm saying? Forgive that person anyway, and let spirit handle that. Their karma will handle whatever it is that they got going on. If they're not there yet and they're not vibrating on a higher frequency and they don't know any better to apologize, just say, hey, I did my best, and that is not your place, or, you know, for you to try to heal and change someone that doesn't want to change. But forgive them anyway and move on. I'm telling you, you'll feel a lot better. Your heart space will feel a lot clearer and lighter. Okay? So no matter what you've been through, no matter how many obstacles you go through, because as starseeds, we're going to always go through obstacles. We're going to always have people that's against us, that want to stop us, that's jealous of us, that just hate us for being us. But this is our job. This is what we came here to do on Earth. We chose this. Nobody else did. We chose these avatars. And the oppositions, they're just doing their job to trigger you to do whatever it is that you need to do. So don't wait for the tower to come. Like, if you know deep down in your soul that it's just time to let go, it's time to move on, it's time to get things going, do it. Don't wait for somebody to push you, because that's when it gets hard. That's when the shit get tricky. Flow through life. Just let it go. Okay, this doesn't work out, let's do something else. But don't ever stop, and don't ever feel like you're out here by yourself. Because we're out here. We're fucking out here. We're out here. And as we heal and evolve and teach others and inspire others, it'll be so many more of us out here. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be to a point where we can't be stopped anyway, but it's going to be very evident that, yes, we're shifting and changing humanity. And like it's something that we've never experienced before on Earth in this life. Okay, so definitely I hope, you know, these messages resonating, you got something from it. I truly appreciate you all for tuning in to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.